Hi everyone, so I'm back at week 21 and this is part 2, so we're still in Ireland and I've pretty much made this week all about Ireland because we didn't do much else. We got back Thursday afternoon and then Friday, Saturday we were just at home sort of unpacking and getting back into things. I was back to work straight away on Friday, so yeah, we really didn't do much else. I've got one other photo other than Ireland, but yeah, it was pretty much just about our trip. So on the Wednesday, so we went to Blarney Castle on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, we actually went to another neighbouring town called Cove. And it's a really, really nice little town. And it's quite famous because it's the last port of call for the Titanic before it set off for New York. So obviously it's got a lot of heritage there. And they've obviously got a lot of bits and pieces surrounding that. So we went and spent the day there. And we went quite early so that we could have breakfast there. And we did a few walks before we had our booked tour around the Titanic exhibition. So the first photo, that large 6x4, is a picture of me just on the other side of me. There's a cathedral, but yeah, it was a really nice viewpoint of the deck of cards houses. So it's all these houses that are set on this really steep hill and they're all painted different colours and they're called the deck of cards. So it was really pretty and I can't wait to scrapbook the photos because the photos are so bright and colourful and yeah, and the sun was shining and things. So it was just a really nice trip. And Cove is really nice. Even if you're not that interested in like history or the Titanic or anything, it's just a nice little town to go to have lunch and see the houses and see the seafront and stuff like that. So highly recommend it. So I'm just going to use some of that strip from the bottom of the sticker sheet. I didn't use any washi tape this one because I knew I had two sort of sticker strips that I could use, either the rainbow one or the little green one. So I'm just going to use the rainbow one for that. And then the photo that's going to go next to that is just a 3x4 and it's actually of some ice cream. So I was told by someone that Irish like whipped ice cream is one of the best because of how happy their cows are. So of course I had to try it and I love whipped ice cream. This reminds me of like ice cream vans and you know the summer in the UK and things like that. That's the sort of ice cream that we're used to. So it was amazing and I had two actually whilst we were there, but Joe decided to have one as well. So that's a picture of both our ice creams. These were small, like we paid €2.50 for these and they were small. So they are not small basically. Joe's not a massive fan of like ice cream and he likes it but he won't order it as such. Yeah, so he only wanted a small one and I was like, oh, I'd only have a small one, but then they came out with these huge cones. So I mean it's well worth €2.50, but they were massive, but they were really nice. Irish cream and yeah, milk and everything like that is really nice in Ireland. And they say it's because their cows are very happy. So then the photos that are going to go in the middle are all about the Titanic, but for some reason I decided to do the bottom section first. I'm not sure why. But the photo at the bottom is a really cute picture of the cats. So we've come back and the cats are obviously very, very clingy as they normally are. But they were just being so cute. Manga was being very flirty with Moose and she was like nodding him and, you know, wanting him to groom her basically. And this was a really cute picture of them just both chilled out and snuggling. So I managed to get a nice picture of them too together. I'm just so happy that they get on. When we first brought Mango home, it was a completely different story. But they do love each other, which is really sweet. So that card that I'm just putting there, it is turned round. It does say St Patrick's down the back, but I'm just going to use it for the shamrocks. I'm going to use that large sticker that says Lucky, and I'm just going to put another little horseshoe at the bottom as well. And then I get to the middle. So yeah, it was all about Titanic basically in the middle section. So we booked tours to go around this building, which is the original White Star Line building that they obviously used back then, and they would have been the same doors and everything that the Titanic passengers walked through, and you know, so it's obviously very I don't know, rich in history. So we did the tour and it was really good. It was only about an hour. It was like half tour, half exhibition. So more will come obviously in my scrapbook when I come around to doing it. But yeah, we really enjoyed it and I hope you've enjoyed this one and I'll be back soon. Bye.